Finally, there will be a massive roster shakeup for the No Money Spent squad. If you missed the last episode, where the were you? We finished inside top 100 in Hut Champs, 15-5 record, locking up 80th overall, which is big because we got a lot of rewards this week.
Really? It sucks.
However, with an elite pack and an ultimate pack from Hut Champs, let's rip it open and see if we can pull anything that's actually usable to upgrade any of the Master Set players we had. All right, time to pull something huge. Let's go. God, I love jerseys. Give me a big old purple pull. Okay, that's not gonna do it. Huge. Top 100, this is what you get. Nope. Nope. Oh, come on, man. 80s. Hey, we got Nazem Kadri. Let's go. Dude, give me one purple. Come on, you won't. You won't. How many more? 85. All right, we'll take an 85. How many more 80 overall cards are in the game? We've pulled them all. Last one. All right, we have a ton of work to do here. With the additions of those 4 new MSPs, and we're going to do everything we can to get them in the lineup, we've got to make some roster decisions. First and foremost, and definitely the most painful, is what are we going to do with Jarome Iginla? I just spent all of my power-up collectibles in essentially the last month powering him up to 95.
I am broke.
However, the issue is that even at 97 overall, he is far worse than his MSP. His abilities are really not going to activate any, and his skating is still very, very low. Now, next month, at 98, he should see a massive bump in acceleration and speed, but that really won't change the fact that his abilities are going to be very poor. So what we're going to do is we're going to go get that cash back. All right, that was painful. He is tradable, so I'm gonna look to sell him, but that takes care of issue number 1. Now, with all of those power-up collectibles back in our collection, and we don't have any X factors on the team, there's really only one thing that we can do with those power-up collectibles, and that's throw them into our Joe Sack. And why I feel so confident that the same issue isn't going to happen in, let's say, week 2 of this event is because Joe Sakic already got a Master Set player from the All-Star event. So we should avoid the Jarome Iginla issue that we just had with upgrading an icon only for him to get a better MSP. The other big added bonus is that at tier 9, we also get Unstoppable Force, which drastically changes how this card plays in game. I'm really excited to use it. Now, because I need to get all 4 of the MSPs in the lineup, this is where things are going to get a little bit more dicey. We've got to make some really tough decisions. I can throw Michael McLeod into the 92 overall trade-in set and get 10 collectibles that route, but he's actually a really good card. And at 94 overall, I'm leaving stuff on the table. Meanwhile, our loyal soldier, Anthony Mantha over here, offers us some flexibility. At 94 overall, same situation as McLeod, I'm going to leave things on the table if I do the 92 overall trade-in set. However, if I refund him down to his 92, I can take those trade deadline collectibles and go make some other trade deadline cards so that I can use those to get the event collectibles necessary to get all 4 of the Millennium cards. It's been real, Mantha, but you've got to go. So down goes Mantha, and it's a sad day.
That's it, Skippy. Pack.
So we go back to the trade deadline event, take all of those collectibles, and start purchasing some old MSPs. So we make Max Domi, and because I only have 7 other collectibles left from the trade deadline event, it'll fit perfectly into this flashback Miro Heiskanen. Now that that's done, it's time to cash these in for our Millennium collectible. It's been a ride, Mantha. You were an incredible card even when I didn't think you would be. I'll miss you dearly, buddy. Then we trade in the newly acquired Heiskanen, as well as the 85 Max Domi. Now, I still need 2 more collectibles to get the 20 necessary, so we'll go ahead and buy an 85 overall, and now we're all set up to get all 4 of the Hut Millennium MSPs. Now, if you haven't watched my video explaining the event, you want to make sure you're saving as many collectibles as possible. To make each individual one of these cards, it would require 7 event collectibles, which will cost you about 140,000 coin. However, if you do the random choice pack set, it is one of 2, it'll only cost you 5, and with the dashboard method, you can all but ensure that you're going to get all 4 for 20 collectibles as opposed to 28. We'll go ahead and open 4 of these, and as long as we get each of the players to show up once in these 4 packs, we're golden. All right, so let's go through and check and see what's in each one of these choice packs. Behind door number 1, we've got Adam Foote and Jerome McGinley. So what we're gonna do is we will dashboard, close the game, not make our selection, and then sign back in. On to pack number 2, we've got Daniel Alfredsson and another Adam Foote. Go ahead and close it out and load back in. Behind door number 3, we got Alfredsson and Foote. And now I'm a little nervous because we still haven't seen Joe Thornton, who needs to show up in this last pack. For the love of all things holy, give me Joe Thornton. Let's go! Okay. All right, completely bailed out there. So now that I know what's in each pack, we'll dashboard one more time, and then we can go ahead and make the selections so that we get all 4 from these packs. All right, so now that we know what's in each one of these packs, I would suggest writing it down. We can go ahead and make the proper selection. So in pack number 1, I know that I don't get Jerome McGinley in another pack that doesn't require Joe Thornton. So we're going to take Jerome McGinley in pack 1. Pack 2 is Daniel Alfredsson and Adam Foote. And I know that we get this exact same setup in pack number 3. So we'll take Alfie here. Pack number 3, we'll go with Adam Foote. And lastly, we'll grab Joe Thornton. So because I want all of the MSPs in my lineup to work towards the objectives, it means that Mike Modano is going to take a seat. Honestly, I haven't really enjoyed this card. I think Tarasenko's is a little bit better, and I really don't care about either player. So I probably will end up breaking down Mike Modano. So there you have it. We saved 8 event collectibles, and we've got the 3 forwards in our lineup. Obviously, for Hut Champs, it's going to be a little difficult for the Nada Dollars whenever the 4th line's out there, but this line's got heart.
If we got heart, we got everything we need.
We're going to put Joe Sakic now up on the 2nd line. Again, I think getting Unstoppable Force is going to be pretty game-changing when it comes to Joe Sakic, but now let's go take a look at the defense. All right, I absolutely hate every single player on my decor except for Shea Weber, and even then, I'm not a massive Shea Weber fan just because when he was in Nashville, he roasted the Sharks consistently. This is going to be a mess to take care of, but here is the issue again. We've got to make some decisions. I want to put Adam Foote on the team, even at 86 overall. I could trade in Shea Weber, break him down, and throw him into sets to get more event collectibles, or I could sell my tradable Cody Ceci because it's Cody Ceci. So I think that's what we're gonna do. We'll move Shea Weber up and replace Ceci with Adam Foote. Now, he is gonna be an absolute disaster, but I'll try and, protect him. So I'm not gonna drive a hard bargain. We'll put him up for 80,000 coins, list him for 12 hours, and see if anyone bites. All right, with all that taken care of, it's time to continue on the Hut Champs run. Currently sitting at 3-1-1. Not the best start, but we'll make it work. All right, here we go. And with that, we're underway, looking to not have a disastrous start like I always do. And 2 minutes into the game, I don't get a puck pickup. I overcommit as he cuts into the slot into Noonan comes up with a huge save. We survive that opportunity, and McDavid gets absolutely drilled on the breakout. We settle down, however. Tarasenko picks up a loose puck in front. He's stopped by Markstrom, and McLeod is absolutely robbed in front. Ugh. 4th line's out here now. The Millennium Boys are going to work as Alfredsson sticks one free. I then put pressure on with Iginla and we create the turnover. Iginla is hauled down and we get a power play from our 4th line. You know what? If that's any indication of how they're going to play, completely okay with it. On the ensuing power play, I force my opponent to the outside and he takes a backhander from outer space. And then my AI proceeds to take an interference call. Oh, the AI penalties, man. So with under 10 seconds to go in the first, a puck stopped by a Noonan into the corner, and Shea Weber loves to not react when a pass goes right through the middle. Second period, still 1-0. Vibes are at an all-time low. All right, we need to get something going here. Ask and thee shall receive. On the ensuing face-off, I weave back and forth with McDavid. He overcommits, and I'm able to get out in front and score one. Now we're on the board. When in doubt, throw McDavid out. Cannot lose this game. Absolutely dominating. Cannot lose this game. Starting the 3rd period strong, breaking out the puck with McDavid. This guy's got 4 guys at the blue line. Kopitar curls back, and we hit McDavid in stride. Great zone entry. It leads to a far side shot that doesn't go in. Kick it back to the point, and Bukaboom lets one go. Tipped off McDavid, and that's just a hell of a goal. What a zone entry there. Here's a prime example of how not to defend the blue line. However, I make up for it with a great manual stick lift to stop the forced cross crease, which leads to a breakout the other way. Sakic streaking down the wing gets absolutely munched at the blue line, but Bedard picks it up off the turnover, and Markstrom robs us. Halfway through the 3rd, Kopitar on the backhand. Does the backhand toe drag, and we hit one far side to give ourselves a 2-goal lead. A few minutes later, I'm able to keep the puck in with McLeod, send it back to Kopitar, and use his huge frame to hold him off, and we hit him with another far side shot. Okay, we're humming. Trying to ice the game with Tarasenko, I toe drag for whatever reason, and hilarity ensues. I mean, okay. 5 minutes to go in the game, and Foot already proving he is a leader on this team. But with a big block. Okay. That's hard. Final minute of the third. Now 5-2. I get caught chasing like an idiot, and he makes it a game. Okay. But that'll be it as we take a 5-3 win. Add another dub for the good guys. Game 2. The ODR guys. Dead set on getting a good start in this one. McKinnon gets rocked, but sends one in front for Kopitar, who can't go upstairs. After a nice far side shot from Yager, I'm starting to get the feeling that this is going to be one of those battle the goaltender games. Oh, what a save. Oh my God. After being shut out through one early in the second period, we get a tripping call, and we're going on the man advantage. However, nothing comes of it. Now late in the second period, I'm not able to get the puck behind the net. McDavid comes out in front and just throws it in the net. Let's give him a little bit of space there. Now into the third period, nothing is working. I get forced out to the boards, throw it on net, and we're right back into it. Let's go! Okay. We're back. Okay. Minute and a half later, off the tie-up at the blue line, I make a bad read, turns into a 2-on-1, and he's right back out in front, 2-1. A minute later, things go from bad to worse. I don't know how else to intercept that. Taking a closer look at me defending a passing lane, it becomes evident that Weber is asleep at the wheel.
Wake up!
Time becoming an issue, I read this one-timer from the point, McLeod breaks it out, he's in all alone, and we're back within one. Now just under 3 minutes to go. I'm not able to bury one upstairs off the rebound. He stops the short side attempt as well. Oh my God. Under a minute to go. It ends up in my own zone. We race for it. Weber with the stick lift, and we fire it up to Sakic. Yager's across the blue line. We wait him out, and Sakic is going to tie things up. Oh my God. Joe Sakic. Burnaby Joe. Oh, man. Yeah, elbow right to the face. Going to overtime. Okay. Let's go! What a play! All right, what a comeback. Huge win. And with those two big wins, we finish the episode at 5-2. Come back to see how we finish off the Hut Champs run.